Hello there. Arthur, Michael, thank you so much for having me. I just want to echo what Vance and Roger said. I'm really honored and really humbled to be amongst these illustrious group of doctors. So I welcome to the world's epicenter for COVID-19, New York. We're still in total lockdown and with no chance of coming out of it anytime soon. For those, can I have you, I just need to, Arnaud, can you move the slide, please? Thank you. For those of you who don't know me, C2I is a boutique practice in the Hudson Valley, about 50 miles north of Manhattan. This is my staff. We have a refractive suite and a surgery center on the other side of the building. And after 23 years of being here, we moved to a new office. And of course, this is prior to the crisis. Go back one, please. Please go back. One more. We've moved into a new office, and of course, this doesn't look anything like this. Just as you've been hearing, we've got 1/3 the number of chairs, we have partitions, masks, everything that we need to do to make our patients feel safe and allay their anxiety. We're also opening a total open access refractive suite where we're going to be doing SMILE, Contura, corneal cross-linking, and probably eye surgery. The next. So in our practice, I've been implanting presbyopia correcting implants since 2003, but there's a dichotomy in my practice. I just don't have the control here, Arnaud. No, go back, please. Go back one, please. My junior partner has slowly built himself up to a 25% femto-based surgeon. Go back. I, on the other hand, have over the last 8 years gone to 100% femto-assisted cataract surgery. I've been implanting posterior chamber, presbyopia correcting implants since 2003. And as you can see, since we started counting in 2008 down, we've been pretty much between 43 to 48% of all my cataract surgeries have been premium implants. After 16 years of doing this, I became an instant success and started having 68% of all my implants being premium lenses last year. My partner, on the other hand, has sort of struggled, and only 10 to 15% of his conversion is into premium implants. So the question before us was, could Vivior, I thought Vivior would definitely help his conversion rate, but the question is, I already have a high conversion rate, will it help mine? So you've already seen from Eileen what the picture is that the patients see. This is, and I'm going to go into a little more granular detail about how we speak to our patients and what we do. And I echo what Vance has said, we suddenly have more time. I love having the time to be able to talk to my patients like I did when I first started practice. So here is this patient. She's 73 years old. She's an active professional. She's been wearing monovision contact lenses for the last 2 decades. And she had nuclear cataracts. She'd already come in, she had signed a consent for monovision, her left eye, her non-dominant eye, she wanted to continue reading. But if you go back to the previous, you'll see here that the Vivior showed that she had 26% of her daytime vision was up close, and then another 24% was intermediate. And I sort of spoke to her about that, and I said, well, you have monovision, but monovision is not going to give you good intermediate vision a quarter of the day. And she said, you know, you're absolutely right. When I look at a computer, I have to come very close. When I'm in a museum, I'm practically on the painting, trying to read the text that's attached to the painting, next to the painting. And she basically realized that she would be a good candidate for a trifocal implant. And I she's now seeing 20/20 for distance, intermediate, and near, and is very happy. The next case, and as the first three are my cases, and the next two are my partner's. So this is the next patient. I'll tell you what, he's a 72-year-old male, but what's interesting is that he always saw well, started becoming presbyopic in his 40s. He's a golfer, and he only wanted good distance vision. The problem is that he had index myopia and was able to read. And these are very difficult patients to treat because, or you have to explain to them that, look, if I give you distance vision, you will not be able to see well up close. In his case, 74% of the time. So by showing him this picture and showing him how much near and intermediate vision he was actually doing, I was able to show him his unique blueprint. This was an objective, as Eileen said, and I've stopped doing questionnaires a long time ago. I don't believe in subjective questionnaires. This is an objective blueprint of the patient's daily activities, and he chose a trifocal implant and has been very happy with it. Now, as you all know, hyperopes are very easy to treat and convert. They hate glasses, but this patient, 78 years old, was in progressives, hated glasses, but she said, no, I'm okay with reading glasses. What the Vivior taught her and showed her was that it's not just about reading, which is at around 15 inches, but from everything from putting her makeup on to looking at a computer or shopping, 67% of the time she was looking at something up close. And she also chose a multifocal lens because I was able to show her the value and utility through Vivior of a trifocal implant. So my partner had a very tall guy, had a long wingspan, hiker, hunter, wore no glasses, wanted good distance vision. And what we did was we basically showed him that 36%, 37% of the times he was seeing well up close. He still wanted good distance vision. So at least we were able to get an informed consent and show him that he would need glasses for a third of his activities. On the other hand, my partner converted about 50% of his patients to multifocal lenses. Now, don't hold me on these numbers, but I'm trying to make a point. We do about 4 million cataracts in this country every year. And out of the 22,000 ophthalmologists, about 9,000 to 10,000 perform cataract surgery. And I do believe that there are three tranches of eye surgeons. One, the majority are low volume, low conversion. Then there's a small group of doctors who are very high volume, but have low conversions. And then I think that the true refractive cataract surgeons who have high conversions. And what I contend to you is that this technology can help every one of us. So then why are presbyopia correcting lenses firmly below 10% in penetration in the United States? Especially when we find that 80% of cataract patients would like glasses-free solutions. And as I speak to patients, I'll tell them, if money was no object, what lens would you choose? And the answer is obvious. The problem is once they have to pay out of pocket, patients become consumers, and unless you can show them value and utility, they won't buy it. They'll spend $6,000 on a bunch of different things, television sets, hearing aids. Our vision is our most important quality, and what Vivior is it's a simple and ingenious device which shows the value of presbyopia correcting lenses by giving an objective blueprint, a unique blueprint of that patient's daily visual needs. And it shows how much they would need reading glasses and intermediate glasses with monofocal implants. And counseling time is markedly decreased. A picture is truly worth 1,000 words. Vivior saves valuable chair time, both for counselors and surgeons. It shows value and utility, and I contend that it will increase in conversions across the board in all three tranches. Thank you.